Hey everyone, okay, so we're going to be talking about this new product today from Nudestix, and it is their brand new, I bought these by the way, their brand new multi-thing blusher. I've got it on my screen. Stay All Over Colour Blush Balm. So let me show you what it looks like. Here it is. And they are magnetic. They're clearly not very good. And you can buy your own stacks and all that kind of stuff. So there's bronzer colours here, blusher colours. So I'm going to give you my thoughts. I've already played with them. And as I mentioned, I purchased these with my own money. I am feeling quite tired today. I've not been sleeping brilliantly for a couple of weeks now. And it's starting to get to me. So there you go. Right, we're just going to put a little bit of base on and then you can kind of get the full effect. What I'll do is I'll use the bronzer and the blusher and then give you my overall thoughts. The reason I bought so many is because generally speaking, even if I didn't love them, I would still use them because it's a blusher. And you all know my obsession when it comes to blusher. It knows no bounds. I adore them. Oh, I also got this stack, which is a blusher set, bronzer, and has a really pretty eyeshadow in the bottom. So let's pick a bronzer. I'm going to pick this shade here, which is Sunkissed. And there it is. Now you can apply these with your finger, and when you move them, they go into a balm and they dry to a matte finish that's powdery. So I'll show you this on the back of my hand. Now the colour's much sheerer than it looks. And this has a little bit of, you can see it's got a little bit of warmth to it. So it would work for a multitude of purposes. I'm going to use a brush, believe me, it's better. So we're going to just dot this along the kind of high points. Do it across the bridge of the nose as well, and then blend this in. Now these have a beautiful finish. They are matte, which of course a real tan is actually matte, doesn't contain any shimmer or metallic. And you can see instantly it blends in beautifully. It is a stunning, stunning product. It does come with one caveat, which I will talk to you about in a second, because it is worth mentioning. The problem with these things is that I then forget, I forget things and I'm like, well, where's the lid? And there's the lid, but now that isn't the lid, so I've lost the lid. Oh, anyway, so now let's move on to the blusher. So I'm going to use this one here, and this is Melon Sugar, and it's really pretty. Again, I'm going to use the exact same brush and just place it into the product. I'm going to dot it along the higher points and right across the center of my forehead where I really like blusher. They go on sheer, but they can be built up. So we'll go in with another pass. And like I said, they do dry down to a matte finish. But they're not flat or anything like that. They're really quite pretty. Okay, so I've used this one, Melon Sugar, now a couple of times. This will be my third time actually. So I'm going to show you here. Now you may not be able to see it, but there is an indentation in this. This is where a couple of the issues come in. Now these cost £22.50 here in the UK, and you get 2.5 grams of product, which isn't terrible, but considering how quickly you will burn through these, and considering how these can be used on the eye, and of course the lips, if you do that, you will burn through them really, really quickly, and therefore they become quite expensive. So you need to kind of bear that in mind when you're looking at these as an investment or something you might be interested in, because you're going to burn through them. I really like them. I think they're really, really pretty. I'm going to show you just quickly. We'll do an eye and I'll put the sparkly thing all over as well. So this is that set I talked to you about. I'm just going to rub this across my eyelid, and I'm using the bronze shade, which I believe is the Sun-Kissed. So you can see it works great on the eye. These aren't going to stand up to longevity in terms of they need to be set. These will ultimately crease. Then I'll use this really pretty topper shade, and I'll just pop that all over the eye, and you can see that it's pretty, it's sparkly, it looks lovely. I wish there was more product. I wish that these were 4 or 5 grams of product. It would have made them incredible. And you know, I would have been just over the moon with that kind of product, that kind of amount. So it's just a little disappointing that there's only 2.5 grams, because if there was 5 grams at the same price, we were talking £50, that would be a very high-end blusher. And this isn't a particularly high-end brand. It still has that connotation of being a teenager brand, which is kind of an unfortunate thing, because although it was founded while they were teenagers, they have now grown and are full-grown women. And the brand is trying to evolve with it, but I think there's still that stigma attached to it being Nudestix being a teenage brand. But I love it. I just wish there was a little more product, but I do love it. I think they look really good. I'll show you a really pretty color here as well, and I'll just swatch this right here. It's not even showing up properly. I'm so sorry. It's a really pretty one. It's this shade here I've just swatched, and the shade is Pink Love, and it's so pretty. I'm going to apply it with my finger and just show you here. It's really subtle. If you've got really pale skin, this will look absolutely so delicate and so pretty on you. It's just beautiful. There you go. I've lost it. I've done it again. I've lost the bloody lid. Oh, thanks for watching. See you all soon. Bye bye.